You're watching Global Toronto. This is Global News at 6.
It was a scene that played out in cities and communities across North America. Hundreds of thousands taking to the streets, demanding equal rights and that their voices be heard.
We are the women! We are the women!
38 women's marches were held in Canada alone. What started out a year ago as a protest against newly sworn-in President Donald Trump has turned into a call for action. Well, joining me now to discuss how the message of the Women's March has changed are two women who helped organize the march in Toronto, Kavita Dogra and Deb Parent. Thank you both for joining me today.
Our pleasure, Angie.
Well, this year's march had a stronger message, redefine the future. Do you think the Me Too movement perhaps helped amplify that message?
So we're so lucky that the momentum is continuing, and the Me Too movement has certainly propelled messaging that, you know, activists and advocates have been putting out into the world for a really long time. And it has created an environment for not only activists and survivors, but everyone advocating for change to have this great opportunity to really get people, new people in and excited about making change happen and taking action in their local communities.
So, Deb, I wanted to ask you this next question. In terms of what Kavita is saying, continuing that momentum, what now needs to be done and who needs to be involved so that the change you're looking for affects everyone?
Everybody needs to be involved, and I hope we've been amplifying that message both in last year's march and in this year's march, that as women we know we can't do it alone. And what's been most heartening, I think, is to see the number of allies, whether that's men, whether that's white people, whether that's heterosexual people, whether that's able-bodied people, that really this is about people coming together to see that it's not just their one issue, but that all our issues are interconnected and we all need each other in order to be able to make the kind of change that we want to make. Last year, we hoped very much that we would be kicking off a movement, and I think we're pretty confident in seeing the response to yesterday's march in Toronto and across Canada and in the U.S., that women are feeling empowered.
So then quickly to both of you then, what is next for your organizations and looking now sort of towards making a political statement with marches like this, with having that conversation?
You know, there's no doubt that individually we'll continue to be active in the communities, continue to amplify voices that are doing great work, just like our speakers yesterday. And yeah, I think...
Well, I think bottom line, as you guys are saying, is continuing that conversation beyond just the protests, but at the water cooler, in your homes, et cetera. I've got to stop it there, but both of you, I really appreciate you both coming in to talk to me today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.